I ain't got time for that love shit. Get out of here. Niggas know me, man. I make a movie out of. Come on. I make a movie out of. I come through, man. Niggas change up. I make a movie out of. Crazy when I ain't around there. I make a movie niggas know niggas wanna front. I make a movie out of. I leave him flat on his face with shit oozing out of. Niggas wanna stunt. I know what to do about him. Hit me together, make an action-packed movie out of. Niggas wanna front. I make a movie out. I leave him flat on his face with shit oozing out of. Niggas wanna stunt. I know what to do about him. Hit me together, make an action-packed movie out of. We by the bar with the Chris. Gorillas in the mist. You motherfuckers try to front. I go bananas with the clips. Got a hollow tip habit. I bulletproof the whips. My tires run on flats. You know I stay with gas. I hit the stash. Pop out the Mac. Try and pop out your back. More than sweat. I pop out your rack. Come on, man. I ain't got time for that love shit. Get out of here. Niggas know me, man. I make a movie out of. Come on. I make a movie out of. I come through, man. Niggas change up. I make a movie out of. Talk crazy when I ain't around there. I make a movie. Niggas know niggas wanna front. I make a movie out of. I leave him flat on his face with shit oozing out of. Niggas wanna stunt. I know what to do about him. Hit me again. I make an action-packed movie out of. Niggas wanna front. I make a movie out of. I leave him flat on his face with shit oozing out of. Niggas wanna stunt. I know what to do about him. Hit me that guy, I make an action-packed movie out of. We ride a bar with the Chris. Gorillas in the mist. You motherfuckers try to front. I go bananas with the clips. Got a hollow tip habit. I bulletproof the whips. My tires run on flats. You know I stay with gas. I hit the stash. Pop out the Mac. Try and pop out your back. More than sweat. I pop out your rack. Man, I'm the super bitch. You give super head. I make you super rich. I mean stupid rich. I know lots of tricks. Type niggas that don't think and follow they dick. What more can I say? It's a beautiful day. Your vest ain't gon' work if you hit with the K. Celebrate when it's spray. You're not in the way. You running, you pussy, you scared of me. Niggas wanna front. I make a movie out of. I leave him flat on his face with shit oozing out of. Niggas wanna stunt. I know what to do about him. Hit me again, I make an action-packed movie out of. Niggas wanna front. I make a movie out of. I leave him flat on his face with shit oozing out of. Niggas wanna stunt. I know what to do about him. Hit me that guy, I make an action-packed movie out of. Son, look at this nigga, son. This nigga's a fucking movie, son. Fucking comedy, man. The fucking comedian, man. That's why I don't be playing with these niggas, man. Man, y'all niggas better get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck around, kill.
And not. These are stats from a personal client of mine who followed all my methods. And look where they at right now. This only took 2 days. This was only 2 days. This ain't take too long. This took dedication. This took hard work. He used YouTube Shorts. What are YouTube Shorts anyway? YouTube Shorts are in a battle with TikTok right now, trying to be the best at this whole quick video thing, you know what I mean? So the competition level is crazy. YouTube versus TikTok is going on right now. So the #1 thing being viewed right now on YouTube is these quick YouTube Shorts. But how do you get in this algorithm of YouTube Shorts to be getting views like this? 306.5K views in 2 days. I'm telling you, my methods work. If you're serious about this YouTube thing, just DM me. Let's get you right today.
The line. So it's time to take time, champs. Respectfully, we got the new Take Time merch available right now in all type of colors. We got camo. Every one of them comes with the Tough House insignia on the back. This nigga looks like Andrew Bynum. What are you talking about? We got all the 4 colorways available right now at wearetough.com. We even dropped the top. We got the sweatshirts. Shorty looks like Solange Knowles. I ain't gonna hold you. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, we got the drop top sweatshirts on deck. All colors available right now. What are you talking about? At wearetough.com. Y'all make sure y'all take time and go to wearetough.com today.
Welcome to Showface News. You call me what you want. Just don't call me what. We live again with another one. Make sure you smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. We back again. Smash that like. Share the video. We back again with another one, man. Salute to YouTube. YouTube is great. YouTube is amazing, but it's only right if you get right. Let's get it. That's word to Sue Young. That's word to Sue Young. We about to get into it, man. Smash the like button, subscribe, man. We in here. You dig? But listen, man. Allegedly, Yo Gotti's brother by the name of Big Jook allegedly was arrested. I said allegedly arrested in connection to the murder of Young Dolph. Dig what I'm saying? But we won't get into that. We won't get into these details, man. But I know there's multiple people that's still involved in this murder of Young Dolph. So I know they're not done yet. But they still getting more suspects, you know, so that's a good thing. But let's get into it, man. Let's take a look at what's really going on here, man. Smash the like button. Share the video. Please share the video because we need the shares. Let's jump into it, shall we? Let's do it.
Okay, YouTube family, this situation in the saga, Young Dolph, PRE, basically PRE camp versus Yo Gotti CMG. Saga gets worse and worse every day. Let's break this new case down the right way so we know the case is getting close, y'all. Big Jook was just arrested into situations regarding the Young Dolph situation. If y'all don't know, Big Jook is Yo Gotti's big brother, and he just recently got arrested for being tied into this whole situation. And we're gonna break it down the right way. How did we get out of bounds with it? But if you guys don't know, it all started with the third suspect in this case being arrested. Then we found out who his daughter was, which was, you feel me, Lotta Kaz Desto, who was killed in Houston. We're gonna break all this down thoroughly, how all this gets started or got started, and go to the rundown. Now, if you don't know how this all got started, there was back and forths between the camps all the way when Dolph came out here. He said bygones were supposed to be bygones, but then after the death, a painting arose of Young Dolph, a painting that came out, which Big Jook took the time to diss Young Dolph's painting. It was the painting right here where Big Jook put on his Instagram, man, whoever painted this, man, don't paint no itch besides two real niggas. Two real niggas with a pussy in the middle. Man, y'all don't do that, man. Don't F up our legacy. That P right here. And that's him. That's Big Jook dissing the legacy of the...
I think I got that video too. Just so we got facts. I swear I got that video. Hold on. I definitely got that video. We gotta play that video. I definitely got that video. we about to watch that video because he ain't lying about that. I got that video, champ. He definitely dissed the Dolph painting. And I'm about to show you that video in 1 second. Let's take a quick look before we proceed. Let's take a look at that real quick, champ. Smash the like button, share the video. We about to take a look at that video.
Ain't no bitch beside two real niggas. Two real niggas with a pussy in the middle, man. Y'all don't do that, man. Don't fuck up our legacy. It's a pussy right here, y'all. Two gangsters.
Yep, that was Big Jook. That's Yo Gotti's blood brother. You know what I'm saying? That was Yo Gotti's blood brother dissing the Young Dolph painting. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue. Let's keep it going. Let's get it. Smash the like button, share the video.
Of the city, because whoever painted this mural, they put Dolph in the middle. So Big Jook couldn't even wait after 2-4 years go by after this man Young Dolph is dead. So he quickly destroyed the name of Young Dolph once again, even after demise. So that lets you know about a lot of deeper things I was going there, because the beef between Yo Gotti and Dolph stems from their brief collaborations before things turned sour, according to Young Dolph. Gotti's business practices were shady, and the CMG frontman disparaged his own artist. Dolph also stated that Gotti sent You feel me? He sent a couple of dudes at him allegedly. You feel me? Because Dolph stated that Gotti started to send subs after the rapper refused to sign to CMG publicly. Gotti has always maintained that he had no issues with the South Memphis rapper, but the subliminal disses in his rhymes drew to a head in 2017 when he came out with the new album. Y'all all remember this album here, Gelato. And the famous song was Don't Play With Me, Play
Play
With
with
Your
your
Itch.
yeah.
Man, releasing this studio project, Gelato, Young Dolph blew the doors off the Memphis hip hop scenes with his diss. You feel me? To Play With Your Itch, in which Dolph details helping out Big Jook, which Jook at odds with Yo Gotti, sleeping with Gotti's woman before calling an unnamed old man from Dolph's hood a itch. So this album cemented a lot of things, bro. That started a lot of things that allegedly caused Young Dolph's demise. And then he told to Big Jook and tell that old nigga from my hood with you that he'll itch. Young Dolph's Play With Your. You feel me? That was a track from it I took. Now Young Dolph's blistering reboot of heads of the collective music group CMG reverberated through the streets as fans raced to follow the lyrical cliff notes left by him. And with this album, man, I'm gonna be real, man. He went deep on it. You can hear, basically, he was talking about me in your song "Pride to the South." Young Dolph played with your itch. Released in 2013, Yo Gotti's "Pride to the South," which I put it on the screen for y'all. Gotti dives into the personal relationship between him and his baby's mother, rapping. He said, I crossed the line so many times, but I couldn't take it, shawty. I seen that text inside your phone and tried to fake it, shawty. Yo Gotti finding another's man number and message in his BM's phone before leaving her. You know what I mean? Dolph's a blatant call out instantly stirred CMG camps, basically leading to an attempt on his life in Central Intercollegiate Athletic Association, the CIAA tournament weekend in Charlotte, North Carolina in 2017, which we seen.
You also gotta remember that the nigga black youngster who was pretty much a crash test dummy for Yo Gotti, he was the reason why Dolph car had got shot up. And then in a response to that, Dolph released 100 shots, you know what I'm saying, to diss him, said, damn, you hit my car 100 times and you still ain't get me. You know what I'm saying? So they pretty much hit one of Dolph whips with 100 rounds and he wasn't even in the car. You know what I'm saying? But that was behind Black Youngster. Black Youngster had set that up. You know what I'm saying? So they did try that man life a couple times before they finally caught him lacking. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep it going.
Seen what transpired. It was the famous 100 shots.
See?
Who a lot of people got arrested for this situation. Some still serving time for this. Well, at least the Los Angeles, California shooting, which they also tried to take the life allegedly of Young Dolph. Now, this shooting here, man, around 6:30 p.m. near an apartment building near the intersection of 8th and North Cadwell Street, Young Dolph SUV was shot over 100 times. Despite the shooting, Dolph went on stage with Migos, 21 Savage at the city's Cameos nightclub for his scheduled performance. Now, Young Dolph would take to Twitter to mock his would-be assassins, tweeting, "You lose," before dropping the entire project, Bulletproof, and not only chastise his enemies, but use the titles of each song that send a clear message. And y'all know that one, which was 100 shots in Charlotte. That's the one he also did. But then he did I'm Bulletproof. So F him. That's how I feel. All of them. I'm so real. I pray with my enemies. I'm everything you wanted to be and shaking my head. Of course, the famous one is always going to be 100 shots. But most notably, that 100 shots became a smash hit with world star hip hop slamming the shooters, rapping 100 shots. I mean, this video here brought a lot of pain, to be real. But then the suspects who were involved in this was even more shocking. Dolph would sit down with XXL basically situation, because in many of the year, one of Yo Gotti's artists, Black Youngster, along with two other men, which is part of Black Youngsters Group. They they surrendered to the police after warrants were issued for their arrest in the investigation of the shooting. Black Youngster had a contentious relationship with Young Dolph as he asserted himself into Gotti's and Dolph beef. Youngsters, whose real name is Sammy Marquez Benson, was charged with 6 counts of discharging a firearm into occupied property and one of felony conspiracy. Youngster was later released. I think he's still going through the situation now. Dolph would sit with XXL to discuss the shooting. He's saying, I got no clue. I really don't even give a damn like that. Then he said, to tell you the honest truth, I really, you know what I'm saying? I really was blessed. And he said, continued, I'm from the streets, so I see what's happening. I got to be on my P's and Q's. They're trying to intimidate me and get me out the way. But if you keep your head on the swivel, then we're on the pavement to stay. Now, a lot of people in here, you know, who are accused of this retaliation. Names were thrown out through the mud and the gutter, but this story got a long going history. You know what I mean? It don't stop anytime soon. And the
Also, Dolph was too much. You remember Nori was telling Dolph on Drink Champs. I don't know if y'all remember the Drink Champs episode when Dolph was up there, but he was telling him, like, yeah, man, eventually you're going to have to lead the hood. You got too many enemies. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, too much pride. Niggas think if they lead a hood that people gonna think that they bums or something. You could leave the hood, bro. You don't have to stay in the hood. Live a better life. Your enemies will always be there until somebody knock them off. If they ain't never gonna be nothing, you know what I'm saying? They never gonna be nothing, man. You know, just get away. You know, it'll be foolish for you to stay in the hood when you in a different tax bracket from everybody else. You become a target. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who are inspired by you, who want to be just like you, but there's also people who dislike you and they want you out the way and will be more than happy to take you up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So Dolph did make that mistake. He should have never been back there. But listen, man, it's unfortunate, right? It's very unfortunate, but you got a lot of ops, Chan. Let's keep it going.
And the saga part of this makes it worse when you find out Big Jook and the third suspect, Jovan,
about to watch that
was
video.
chilling together. They were together. And I'm going to do a part 2 of y'all. We're going to continue with part 2.
We will be
so
continuing
you guys can
with
know
part 2,
how this
Chan.
story goes even deeper. But yes, they are.
Oh, nah, we definitely going to part 2, Chan, respectfully. Now, you see that right there? Yes, Chan. Yo Gotti brother, Big Jook, hanging with Hernandez Govan, who is the third suspect who was arrested. What was that, yesterday or the day before? I believe that was the day before yesterday. Yeah. Hernandez Govan, that's the father of Lotta Cash Desto, the female rapper who got smoked in Houston. And yeah, man, he's the one. He was chilling with Big Jook, who's Yo Gotti's brother. So they are saying allegedly that Big Jook, Yo Gotti's brother, was arrested in connection to the murder. Allegedly, we ain't got no facts yet, but that's what's being said. We're gonna take a look at the second video as well.
We're together. And I'm going to do a part 2 of y'all. We're going to continue with part 2 so you guys can know how this story goes even deeper. But yes, they arrested Big Jook in this situation. I just wanted to give you guys a rundown to the whole history of this. We're going to do a second video so you can see the ties and what plays into it. Look, man, I'm DJ Bless One. Love your family. Love your kids. And like we always say, definitely stay blessed. Rock with the movement. It's always us, never them. You feel?
Salute to the homie, I Smoke Hip Hop. Salute to the homie. We're going to get to the next video because we got to understand what's going on here. You got to get some references, you dig? References is very important. We got to make sure we get our references, champ. You dig? References is very important. Gotta get you some references. Well, let's take a look, man. And we're going to get into that. We're going to get into the Jay Prince leaving them flowers outside too, because Jay Prince left some flowers for Takeoff out there at that bowling alley in Houston. So people feel some type of way about that. We're gonna talk about it later though. Let's keep it going.
Third suspect being arrested in this case. We're gonna break this. This is part 2. We did part 1. Go check part 1 out. We're gonna start part 2 the right way. We're continuing how this whole saga started. Well, Big Jook was seen together with the third suspect. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about with this third suspect situation, a lot of people already know. Jovan is his name, Jovan Hernandez. He has close ties to Yo Gotti and the CMG platform. And one with all he has close ties to is Big Jook. Now, we're going to break it down because the slain rapper, Lotta Cash DeSoto, that's who her father is. And everybody thinks she got killed as a limit in Houston, and everybody's trying to connect mob ties too, but we're going to save that for later. I'm not connecting mob ties to it, but we know certain names who ring bells in the Houston area, but we got to start the story the right way. We need to start it from the start of how all this happened before the third suspect being arrested and all that, but we need to get on with the third suspect arrest as well. If y'all don't mind, DJ Bless One is about to start this the trill way, the right way, and unfortunately, let's start the day right now.
Did what in the murder of young Dolph? Now, just last night, we broke that there was a third arrest. Tonight, we are looking into which roles police say each actually played.
Fox 13's Kayla Solomon talked with Shelby County District Attorney Steve Mulroy tonight. And Kayla, we're getting a bigger picture thanks to that conversation as to who might be the mastermind of this plot.
Daryl, District Attorney Mulroy confirmed that Hernandez Govan is the man who ordered the murder of young Dolph.
He ordered
November
it.
17th, 2021, two men are seen in this video opening fire outside of Makita's Cookies. Inside that store was Memphis rapper Young Dolph. It would take just a couple of weeks for the first arrest to happen in his murder. Cornelius Smith was arrested in December in DeSoto County. Then in January of this year, Justin Johnson was arrested in Indiana. Now there has been a third arrest. So what's the connection between these three men? Who did what?
Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith are, we allege, the two shooters. They are the people that are captured on the video that was released publicly a while back, showing the actual shooting.
That video was released by Memphis police the day after the shooting. You can see in the photos two people standing, holding guns aimed at Makita's. Also in those photos, a picture of a white Mercedes-Benz that police say was the car used in the crime. Now, almost a year later, a third man has been arrested, Hernandez Govan.
The new indictment, the new suspect, Mr. Govan, we allege was the person who put the hit out on young Dolph, who solicited the murder and put into motion the chain of events that led to young Dolph's death.
The indictment is dated in June of 2021, which Mulroy says is when the plan was hatched. Govan is assaults and drug charges since.
Now, I asked the district attorney what the relationship is between Govan, Johnson, and Smith, and he says he can't answer that question at this time. He also says that they will not be making public what the motive is and also if there's going to be any future arrests. Darcy.
This is the same block where police found the white Mercedes-Benz they say the gunman who killed Dolph they were driving in. Our sources say that Govan is expected to be in court sometime early next week.
Hernandez Govan has a lengthy criminal record dating back to the early 90s, in fact. Records show January of 1990, Govan was charged with possessing a controlled substance with the intent to manufacture, deliver, or sell.
1990. How old is this nigga, man? 1990, bro? 1990, nigga? You niggas old as hell. 1990, champ? I mean, look, I know some of y'all is old too. I'm not, I ain't trying to violate you. I'm just like, straight up, like, what's going on here, man? 1990? This nigga like 50 years old or something and doing wild crimes on younger people. You dig? Yes, this wild work, champ. I'm not gonna hold you. This is wild work. You dig? That's all I'm saying. But let's proceed.
That's a Class E felony. Then again, May of 2000, he was charged with possessing a controlled substance with the intent to manufacture, deliver, or sell. Now, records show he pled guilty to aggravated assault. Govan was sentenced to 3 years in that case.
Now, you see what I'm doing and what I'm talking about. There's a lot of connections in this, and a lot of folks don't even know what's going on. But we've been breaking this case since it started, and I'm not going to stop as far as giving you the news and information. Now, as far as his connections with De Soto, Lot of Cash, Desto, he feels like he's the one who caused her death. We'll get into that later on a separate video, but y'all need to watch this situation as it goes a little bit more deeper than what you think. It's a lot of connections and ties. Let's look into it.
We have new details tonight as we continue to investigate the murder of rapper Young Dolph. Of course, he was gunned down almost a year ago at Makita's Cookies. And tonight we're finding out more about now the third suspect arrested in this.
Hold on. Y'all said 30. Nigga, that nigga's not 32 though. 1990, he was old enough to get arrested, champ. If any of you niggas was old enough to get arrested in 1990, I want y'all to know you niggas is old, champ. Respectfully. If you was old enough to get arrested in 1990, I want you to know that you are very old geezer, champ. Respectfully, you are a geezer, champ. Respectfully. Now, if you was born in 1990, salute. But if you was old enough to get arrested in 1990, you a geezer, champ. But let's proceed. Let's keep it going.
In this case, Hernandez Govan.
Fox 13's Dominique Dillon is joining us in our newsroom tonight. Dominique, Govan's daughter, she was also a rapper, but she was killed in Houston in September.
Yeah, she went by Lotta Cash Desto, but her real name, Destiny Govan. Houston police say the 25-year-old was shot and killed in Houston September 24th, early that morning. Investigators say Govan and her friend were in their vehicle, stopped behind a vehicle at a traffic light. Police say two men got out of the vehicle and started shooting at the women. We're told the passenger was also shot but survived her injuries. And Lotta Cash Desto was signed to Lil Uzi Vert. He spoke at her funeral.
I had to go to a program and all that. I had to go to.
So much that is Fox 13's Dominique Dillon.
I didn't know he was at the funeral.
Now, the ties to that gets a little bit spooky, but we'll discuss it on a separate video from this. So y'all already know why I'm discussing on a separate video, but we know the father was feeling like crying about this because cars being linked to this. And we know the man indicted in the fatal shooting in Covington car was also linked to Young Dolph. Now, Straight Drop has been getting transferred through different prisons after prisons. We know that boy going through hell up in them cells, bro. No joke allowed. And Young Dolph situation goes long because no matter where you go, everybody know who he was. So Straight Drop can't even get out of his situation. No money and bag can protect that man in there. And we know his ties to who, X, what, when, and where. But I had to put all these together to show you they are coming. I think the CMG takedown is almost very soon, and it's unfortunate. But yo, Gotti ties to all these individuals. It just screams foul play. We know.
Yeah, listen, man. All I'm saying is this. We know that people have tried to get Young Dolph up out of here before, champ, respectfully. We know that people from CMG have tried to murk Young Dolph and publicly admitted they was trying to murk Young Dolph. These is facts. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like it's hidden or I'm telling on niggas. Ain't no need to tell because niggas have made it very public that they was trying to get niggas out the way. I personally don't think they care at this point in time. If Yo Gotti is in any way responsible, which I kind of believe he might be, it's not my duty to say if he is or isn't. Even if I believe he is, they gonna catch him, bro. Like, listen, if they doing all these Ricos and all this, trying to take rappers down, they don't have not a little ounce of issue getting Yo Gotti up out of here, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Come on. There's a lot of people tied to Gotti, though. That if your brother is cool with one of the person that ordered the hit on Young Dolph, listen, champ, they got pictures with you and the nigga who ordered the hit on Young Dolph, bro. Your brother, your blood brother, is in the flick with the nigga who ordered the hit on Dolph. So I don't know. It's not looking good. And I'm pretty sure niggas is gonna tell. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, this nigga who they already got, the third guy, Govan, Goldman's, Goatee, whatever his name is, this nigga been doing crime since 1990, champ. 32 years of crime is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Come on, 32 years. At this point, you should have a city job, government job, or something, bro. You were doing crime for 32 years. It's crazy, man. You dig what I'm saying? The homie Rel says feds ain't talking, they just plotting. They probably are, champ. I'm not gonna hold you. And the homie Poncho says, and we know these rap artists actually fund these beefs. Yes. But let's keep it going. It's not looking good for them, though. I'm not gonna hold you, but let's keep it going.
Know about Terror and Ingram also getting in trouble for the situation. They got so many suspects. We know Shondell Barnett, who's the cousin of Straight Drop, he's missing in action. So what they know is the evidence was destroyed. It can now be tested. So the evidence that they were claiming that they couldn't see what it was, but they have new evidence and 3 different evidence on the case now. So they're getting very close. And I feel like we already know who name's going to be ringing a bell. And we're going to do part 3 of this video right up next. Don't worry, I'm going to upload all these, because that Benz car, how people thought it was not really much in the case, that Benz car is going to be shown to be solving the whole thing, man. When you read in all the situations with all the suspects involving in it, then you understand where we're going with it. Look, man, the 3rd video we're going to drop is the connections with the daughter and how someone put a bag on the daughter, and even the dad, Jovan Hernandez, knew someone killed his daughter because of him. He's going to confess they killed his daughter because the whole situation that's going on allegedly with Dolph. Look,
I ain't gonna hold you. So his daughter had this Fulio too, the Fulio from Florida, the Florida rapper Fulio. She did a song with one of them other Florida niggas that was one of Fulio ops, and they both did Fulio. You know what I'm saying? So maybe she didn't get no type of repercussions from that. But yeah, I'm sure that he said somebody put a bag on his daughter's head because of him. Sounds about right to me. I'm not gonna hold you, but I could be wrong. Demo TV says never trust a man with 2 last names. Hey champ, I got. Oh, you said 2 last names. Okay. I got 2 first names. I'm not gonna hold you, but 2 last names is definitely crazy. What are you doing with 2 last names? Why is your first name Hernandez and your last name is Gomez? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's 2 last names. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, having 2 last names is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not lit. 540 Dre says, LOL, the fact that people think age changes the core person is crazy. Nah, it definitely don't change nobody. It changes no man. It changes nobody. I ain't gonna hold you. But what I will tell you is this. That nigga been doing crime for 32 years, nigga. At some point in time, when do you give up? You know what I'm saying? Poncho says, whoever did the crime do the time. There's a lot of names up here, and I honestly believe there's a lot of people that's in conspiracy as well, man. I believe there's a lot of people that's in conspiracy that ain't been brought up yet, including the cookie store. In my personal opinion, I believe the people that run the bakery and the people that work at the bakery or was working at the bakery do have some ties to this whole thing, and that it was set up and ordered very strategically. You dig what I'm saying? Mondo, I can't even say your last name, champ. I'm sorry. That's what I'm talking about it, bro. 100. South Jersey says a lot of Hispanics got 2 last names. I got 2 as well. I can't trust you then, South Jersey. I think your fish is tampered with, champ. I think the fish you catching, I think you did something to them fish, champ, respectfully. You dig? 540 Dre says he not giving up crime even in prison. He can't. You got to survive in the prison system. You got to survive in the prison system, so you have to do crime, champ. Respectfully, survival in a jail or prison system would require, you know what I'm saying, crime to be done. I'm not gonna hold you. You dig? I ain't gonna hold you. You're gonna have to do crime to survive in the system. You dig? But listen, smash the like button, share the video. I honestly believe that the more and more they start arresting people, the more we gonna figure out what really went down and who's really involved in this. You know what I'm saying? Because, we personally didn't even know about Son and who Son was. We just finding out about this dude, and we finding out that he clearly is friends with Yo Gotti's blood brother. That's already a red flag, at least to me and to the feds, because they looking at this stuff like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make connections. But I'm glad that even a year later, it's almost the anniversary of that man death. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that they figuring it out, you know. He said, but one thing about the homie, he ain't no quitter. Listen, we gonna find out more and more and more and more as time progresses. But yeah, man, we gonna figure it out. I'll be dropping a video soon about this Jay Prince situation. A lot of people upset about Jay Prince doing the whole thing with the Prince family memorial from the Prince family in front of the bowling alley and all that. People is upset. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. And people are always gonna figure out a way to complain. They trying to paint Jay Prince as the most evilest nigga in the world right now. So you know how that go. Everybody upset. They swear up and down that the Prince family responsible. They ain't even do nothing. Time will tell, man. Make sure you smash the like button and share the video, though. You got more content coming. A lot more content is coming. Smash the like button, share the video. I'm going to leave y'all with a word from my sponsors, man. Respectfully. I think I'm almost out of this so-called ban that they got me on, man. But I'm up out of here. Y'all be easy. More content to come. Peace. Truck, trailer, boat, SUV, jet ski, or heavy machinery, Motorsports Miami will provide you access to buy at the largest auctions in the whole US. You'll have access to buy in whatever state you're in today at a wholesale price, not retail. You'll save thousands off vehicle book value. For example, you'll be able to buy a car worth $10,000 for just $8,000. And if you thought that was good, check this out. Get involved in the car industry right now and you'll make up to $2,000 per sale. You can start buying and selling used cars such as trucks, SUVs, boats, jet skis, trailers today. If you're looking for a vehicle in cash with no payments, this is the place for you. So if you're looking to sell your vehicle, truck, boat, or trailer, sell through Motorsport Miami Consignment Dealer Service today, where thousands of buyers will be able to see your vehicle.